Namaste, sir. Namaste, everyone. So let's cross our legs gently and let the eyes be quiet. See if you become conscious of your breath. Notice if the head is gently dropped. And then it's so beautiful when I can feel the breath coming in and the breath going out, relaxing my shoulders, my tongue, my jaws, the lower jaw dropping slightly, eyes becoming quiet. And it's such a lovely feeling to become aware of this internal world, this Jagat that I am. And the gati, the, the speed at which the thoughts are born, gently slowing down as my consciousness, my awareness goes to the breath, to the outline of this body, in which breath comes, breath goes. And then just see if you can take the mind to the upper back. Become aware of the right side of the upper back, left side of the upper back. Notice if one feels more, let's say, bulgy, the other flatter, or one feels bright and the other feels tight, or one feels a bit heavy and the other light or tight or free. The two feeling a bit different from each other or not. Just notice that. And yet, there is no preference. I don't prefer one more than the other. There is a knowing, a wisdom that both are parts of this body, same body. And I'm so grateful for their existence. I'm so grateful for both their existences. And then let's go to the lower back. Right side. Feel the right side. Feel the left side. Again, see if one feels a little different from the other. Maybe a little flatter or thicker or straighter or more rounded. And then see, I feel so grateful for both. I don't prefer one over the other. And then let's go to the buttocks. Notice one, then the other. Does one feel as if more of it is on the floor, less of the other because of the way I've crossed my legs? One a bit heavier, maybe the other a little lighter. So grateful for both. Come to the shoulders. See, one feels higher than the other, or more free than the other, or more dense than the other. Really, I feel so grateful that both are part of this body. If I go to my nostrils, I'll feel a difference, right and left. If I go to my forehead, again, right side, left side. See the difference? And then move to the cheeks. Different or not, let me enter one. Let me enter the left cheek and the right cheek. And the 2 feet. One may be below, one may be above, one may a little squashed, one may have a little weight on it. And the chest. Right side, left side. And then in the mouth also, see right side molars, left side molars. See if there is a sameness or a difference. And then see the one that goes to these parts. So relaxed, smiling at both equally. No comparison. One more breath like that. And then let's bring our namaskara to the heart. Feeling the breath, feeling the heart. Slowly, let's breathe in. Om. 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 Gently lowering the hands, watching the breath. And after this breath, slowly let's stand. Arms dropped, feet apart, and quietly noticing this one body has so much variety, so much variety. Similarly, outside, so much variety. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's rainy. No complaints. As I didn't have any complaints when I looked into my body, I have no complaints. So, standing as we are, see if you can feel the warmth of the sun and feel joy at feeling the warmth of the sun. The touch of the sun on the skin, feel that on the arms, on the face, on all the exposed parts of the body. And if I don't feel kind of happy and grateful for the warmth of the sun, let me just bring a memory of a sunflower and see how it's so beautifully in the sun, looking up at the sun and feeling almost when you look at it, it feels like, oh gosh, it looks as if it's so grateful to the sun. So, can I feel like that? What a sunflower must feel like. If you like, actually visualize a sunflower in the back body, right side, left side. See how easily it comes. Chest, belly, shoulders, arms, everywhere, legs, buttocks, face, like what we spoke about in the beginning of the class about flowers. See, if you feel your whole body is a multitude of sunflowers, so joyous at the existence of the sun and at its warmth. Feeling so grateful for the presence of the sun, Surya Bhagwan, let's bring our hands in a namaskara and feet together. Continue to feel joyous, happy, yellow, bright, shining, like the Father in the sky. We'll be doing 2 traditional namaskaras and we'll be chanting our Surya mantras, one in each pose. And we'll be adding one more mantra after each of the Surya mantras today. So, simple mantra. Supposing when we start in Namaskar Asana, our first pose, we won't start as yet, and we chant Om Mitraya Nama. We will be following that Surya mantra with saying, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful to you. I'm so grateful to you. And we'll be saying it audibly so that our ears can hear it. And if the feeling is that I'm just saying it from my mind and I'm saying it because somebody's told me to say it, just go into the heart and again feel your whole body like that sunflower or many sunflowers, so that slowly, the gratitude starts flowing from the heart. So let's begin. Namaskar Asana. The first Surya Mantra. Om Mitraya Namah. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful. Say it, hear it. It may happen that the vocal cords say it, but the mind feels, why should I say this? Never mind, just say it. Speak it so that you can hear it. And then take the arms up. No hurry at all. That's right. Om Ravaye Namah. Thank you. I'm so grateful. Feeling it, saying it, hearing it. The mind may say it feels so odd to say it. Little embarrassed, maybe saying it loudly. Somebody's there. Say it anyway. And then go down forward. We are going slowly. No hurry at all. Om Suryaya Namah. Thank you. I'm so grateful to you. Today, speaking to the sun, not just the mantra, saying it aloud, hearing myself say it, and then taking that right leg back, Vanarasana, toes relaxed at the back. Om Bhanave Namah. Thank you. So grateful. See, if reasons to be grateful come up or they don't come up, that's fine. Just say it. The words are magical. They're like a magic mantra that opens up windows and doors in my whole body. I'm so grateful. Thank you. And then going into Phalakasana. Om Khagaya Namah. Thank you. I'm so grateful. Maybe a reason will come up. I'm so grateful to you for helping to dry out my washed clothes. Something as simple as that. And that mind that criticizes, judges, finds fault, all of it vanishing. All of it vanishing. And then go down in Ashtang Namaskara, humbly putting the forehead on the floor. Om Bhushane Namah. Thank you. I'm so grateful. You may get a glimpse of a past memory or a fleeting image or sense something, or you may find actual reasons to be grateful for. Like, I'm so grateful to you for the raw mangoes that I put in your light to pickle them, and you're drying them out for me. Smiling and then going into Sarpasana. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namah. So grateful. Thank you. Thank you so much for all that I've received. So many reasons to say I'm so grateful. So grateful. You ripen the mangoes I'm relishing this season. Each time I eat one, I remember you. And then going into the next pose, Adho Mukha Shvanasana. Feels odd? Now no longer. And even if it does, I'm going to say it. Why should I feel odd when I can criticize without feeling odd? Om Marichaye Namah. Thank you. So grateful. So grateful. You're fermenting my pickle in your light. Now I can enjoy it through my year, through the whole year, every day with my dal chawal. Then coming into Vanarasana, right leg forward, looking up. Om Adityaya Namah. Thank you. Extremely grateful to you, Aditya. I will say it. I will say it. Like the Upanishad says, Ritam Vadishyami, Satyam Vadishyami. I'm speaking the truth. I'm speaking the right thing. I'm not going to stop myself from saying it anymore. And then, whenever you're ready, slowly bringing the back leg forward, Uttanasana. Om Savitre Namah. So grateful that my bones will remain dense thanks to your magical supply of what they call vitamin D in this body. I'm so grateful. All my frowns have disappeared from my belly, from my forehead. Everything is smiling. And then come up, Ardha Chandrasana. Om Arkaya Namah. So grateful to you. Yesterday, when I went to match a blouse for my sari, it was because of your light that I could see the right color and buy it. So many things to be grateful for. And it's never ending, never ending. And then bringing the namaskara to the heart. Om Bhaskaraya Namah. So grateful for the bougainvilleas which are in full bloom, so gloriously coloring the landscape. I'm so grateful to you. Thank you. Whether I'm whispering it or saying it aloud, I need no reason anymore. I'm so grateful, Surya Narayana. So grateful. Even if I'm sweating just now, I'm so grateful to you for effortlessly helping me to remove these toxins from the body. Let's stay with our namaskara dropped and feet apart for a few breaths. At least 12 times I've said thank you. I'm so grateful through this one namaskara, or maybe more. What does my heart feel like? See if when I truly feel gratitude, notice how I'm drenched with love and joy, and they both come together. The mother from Pondicherry, she described gratitude as a loving recognition of the grace received from the divine. And now, as I'm standing and I look into my life or in this body, how many things do I have to feel grateful for? Have I lovingly recognized the grace I've received from the divine? See what comes streaming into this consciousness. So much have I received, and I haven't realized. But today I'm saying I'm so grateful for it all. So if I had to go just now and open my shoe cupboard or drawer, and I see, my gosh, so many pairs of shoes, can I look at each one and say, I'm so grateful for this one, for this one. It's going to be unending. Even if I open my cupboard and I see the number of clothes I have, and if I start saying I'm so grateful because I haven't done it in the past, again unending. It's unbelievable that I've been given so much. So grateful that my breath is coming in now. For the fruit I ate, the fact that I can swallow. So grateful that I can hold a glass to drink water. And for all the times that I've been saying this is not nice, this person spoke so badly, can I remember? Can I remember all the good things the person did, said? See how memories come streaming into my consciousness, and I can't help saying, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for my sight, for my hearing, the hair on my skull, the nails on my toes, fingers. Really, there is no end. And again, the words of the mother, she says, gratitude, it is you who open all the closed doors and let the grace which saves penetrate. See, remembering so many things to be grateful for, all the closed doors start opening. And then, whenever you are ready, bring the feet together. Namaste at the heart. Whether it's the AC or the fan, a window or a door, the elevator or the mat outside my door, the leaves on the tree or the beautiful tree that I saw once laden with oranges or a flock of birds, so beautiful. I was a recipient of such beauty. Thank you. And then begin the second namaskara, which is going to be so different from the first. How much joy is there now? How much more gratitude as I slowly start. How much more love is flowing. How soft my eyes are. How soft has my face become. How much do I feel like loving and freely hugging and appreciating and thanking instead of complaining and finding fault? Remember, first the Surya mantra and then I'm so grateful. Thank you. Whether it's to the sun or the mat or Mother Earth, just gratitude, just gratitude. And I realize I don't have to say it only once. I can say it multiple times and then more. Hmm. So empowering in this is this mantra. So empowering. Why would I choose to again go into that zone of growing weeds, weeds of criticism and taking people for granted? Why would I do that? And with this feeling of being so grateful, I can't even ask for anything because there's nothing to ask for. There's been a pouring, a raining in my life. If I look at every object in my house, I would spend so much time just being grateful for every object. My table has four legs and my chairs have four sturdy legs, and I can sit on each chair without falling off. So grateful, so grateful. And I realize that I don't have to taste a lack of anything to feel grateful for it. It's like, why would I want to hurt one nail of my finger and then feel grateful for the other nails? I don't have to feel grateful for my hair. I don't have to wait for it to fall to feel grateful. So grateful just now. So grateful just now. Let the gratitude flow. Whether you finished your namaskara or you're still doing, no hurry. If you finish, you choose to sit, sit. If you choose to stand, stand. Continue. So grateful. Every movement, every part, for the energy that is flowing through this body, for the tingling. Now, this river of gratitude doesn't stop. It's found the ocean already, it's flowing. So grateful. Again, remembering the mother's words, gratitude is a very special vibration, a shade of the essential vibration of love. So, whether you're standing or sitting, just a sharing, feeling the body currents in your body as you stand or sit. I remember once when I'd gone for a workshop where we were told to write a letter to to our mother, because in those days mobile phones had just about come in, and yet, one doesn't express oneself as one expresses in a letter. And the letter was supposed to be a last communication, presuming that either I'm not going to be there anymore or she's not going to be there anymore. So we were told what kind of letter would we write. And then over there, suddenly it dawned on me that, oh my gosh, she's done so much for me. She made my dabba when I went to school. She got up early morning to make it freshly. When I went to school and had something, she had read. When I came back from school, she had something ready for me. And the uniform I wore, or how I went to school, the school bag, the books, and the realization that each of my parents, each, done so much for me. And then that gratitude, that revelation of what they've done came as streaming tears from the eyes at that time. And I realized how much I'd received. And my mind was, clutching onto things like, oh, she didn't do this, he didn't do that. And all that was washed away. See if you feel like being flooded with gratitude, like a river that was dammed earlier by, oh, they didn't do this, she didn't do that. And suddenly the gates of that dam are opened and the river is free, free, free. Happy to dance and flow this river of gratitude. Few more breaths. Don't wait to go for a workshop and then discover this. Discover it now. And then after this breath, if you're sitting, stand. If you're standing, namaste at the heart, feet together. Namaskar asana. And jump and spread your legs 4 feet apart. Take your arms out. Don't let the gratitude go when you land. See how grateful you feel for the landing. And then take the right foot out, left foot in. Exhale, go down on the right in Trikonasana. Look up at your left hand and see, what am I grateful for? Do I have to think? Or I start feeling grateful for being able to stay like this. My body can bend like this and the center of gravity shifts and I can balance and I can stay. One more breath, feeling that left hand, right hand, this left foot, right foot. So grateful for the toes. And after that breath, feel free to bend your right knee. We're going to go into Ardha Chandrasana angle style. and put your right hand on the floor ahead of the right foot, and then take the left leg up. Yeah, to take the hand ahead, Rashmi, that's fine. And then open up the left arm to the ceiling, not forward but up, and then look up at the left hand. Never mind if I come down. If I fall, I'm so grateful. And again, when I rise, I'm so grateful. Nothing makes me feel ungrateful anymore. He makes our fall a means for greater rise, says Sri Aurobindo. One more breath. And then come back to Trikonasana. Stay. And then we'll be putting the right hand and left hand on the floor as you twist to face the right for Parshvottanasana. The back foot turning a little more. Head dropped. Fingers on the floor, variation of Parshvottanasana. So grateful for this right leg, for this left leg. I can feel my shins. I can feel my calves. My neck is so relaxed. The smile on my face doesn't leave now. So grateful for this moment. One more breath. Then gently come back to Trikonasana and then come up. Changing sides. Go down on the left side. Just a personal experience. I had been doing my yoga asanas for so many years and taking my being able to do them for granted. Then I fractured one vertebra and couldn't do them. Stay for one more breath in Trikonasana. And then bend the knee, take the left hand forward, in front and behind the line of the left foot. And decrease your distance, Rashmi, between the two legs. And now take your hand forward, left hand forward. Now take that right arm up. Yes, and look up. Feel that shakiness and see if I feel so grateful for this shakiness. And when I couldn't do my asanas, I realized when I started doing them, I was so grateful. One more breath and then going to put that foot down, bending the front knee, going into Trikonasana before you go into Parshvottanasana to the left. So grateful for, I don't have to wait to hurt my ankle and then be grateful for it. Just now, so grateful. One more breath. Grateful for the toes, grateful for these fingers, grateful for this breath. Only then coming back to Trikonasana. Feeling the gratitude. Only then coming back up. And just when I'm going to take my right foot in and jump and land with that burst of gratitude. So beautiful. And then let's sit in Vajrasana. Where before you sit in Vajrasana, na, keep a bolster behind you. Not across, but along the mat, not across, Rashmi, yeah. And put a pillow on the bolster. Just for later. We're going to just prepare this for later. Yeah. Then open palms as you sit. Spine rising, mind quiet, smiling with gratitude. Just imagine I can sit like this. See if that prana can be felt in the palms, fingers tingling. So beautiful. So grateful. One more breath, not letting the mind change. And then just spread your knees apart and go down forward. Knees apart, almost like Bhadrasana with the big toes close. And then go down like Balasana. Forehead rested if it can. If not, then also it's fine. So grateful that I can do even this much. 3 months back, I couldn't do this because of that fracture. And I'm so grateful I can do Balasana. Head quiet. No longer saying, I can't do, it's hurting, I can do so little. Let me celebrate whatever I can do. Heart brimming with gratitude, especially the back of the heart. One more breath. And then sitting up in Virasana. And then put your left hand on your right knee, right hand at the back, and twist. Those of us who can't do both knees in Virasana, feel free to put your legs in Matsyangasana. Open up the heart. So grateful. The body can actually twist like this, and the head can look behind, and that right shoulder can be dropped. Ah, one more breath. So beautiful that the spine can be erect and twisting as I change sides. So amazing, na? The vertebra, if you one vertebra on the other, the vertebrae stacked up on each other and being able to twist. Dropped tongue. Don't let that mantra vanish. Celebrate every action. One more breath. Slowly unwinding the body. And then let the legs stay in Virasana, or those of us who can't do Virasana, put the legs in Sukhasana and lie down at the back. Put the pillow under your head and your neck so it's comfortable. And now feel so grateful with that open heart. Feel the nails of the toes. Arms can be overhead or dropped by the sides of the body. Let the brain descend into the thighs and feel that beautiful stretch, the tingling in the thighs. And one feels so grateful as you stay and they start relaxing. stay and watch. Grateful for what I feel on my palms, grateful for the stretch in my sides when my arms are up. See the heart opening like a flower in full bloom. So grateful. Sri Aurobindo says, remember why thou camest. Remember why thou camest. Find out thy soul. Seek God's meaning in thy depths. Change mortal nature into the divine. Becoming conscious of the heart center. Feeling the heart, singing the song of thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful. One more breath. Releasing, opening. And after that breath is over, feel free to open up one leg at a time if you like, before you turn to the right. And then we'll be going into the dog pose. Keep the blanket and the bolster in front of your knees, like Rashmi is doing. If you like, you can put the bolster or the blanket on top. The bolster on top of the bolster on the mat only or on the floor, because we'll be pushing the bolster slightly. So you can either have it on the mat or the floor, and then put the pillow on top of the bolster or your folded blanket. And then put your hands in front, midway, on either side of the bolster. Just check that now, Rashmi, your head won't reach there now. So take your hands forward. Take your hands forward. So the hands are forward so that when she takes her knees off, take your knees off, take the head in. Now the forehead, if it doesn't touch the pillow, take the pillow forward. Take your pillow forward. Yeah. And put your forehead on that pillow. Now use your arms, open out the armpits, but relax the forehead and open out the back of the heart. Don't let that collapse. That's good, Rashmi. Just stay there, active arms and forehead rested. So grateful. It feels so good to do the dog pose like this. So there's no complaining anymore. Enjoying the breath, feeling gratitude and feeling the belly move freely. Feel the forehead disappearing into that pillow, the tongue relaxing. One more breath. So grateful for this experience, for this moment, for this kshana, small moment in time. And then when you come down, just go to the front of your bolster, put your elbows on the floor, walk with your knees forward. Yeah. Put the elbows in front of the bolster, Rashmi. Elbows in front of the bolster. Yeah. And interlock your fingers and put them on the floor. Yes. The head doesn't rest on the floor. Now take your forehead is touching touching one end of the bolster. Take your knees off the floor. So you're going to quarter Shirshasana with your head floating. Okay? Knees go off. Now with your forehead, see if you can push the bolster away. Rashmi, that's good. Push the bolster in as much as it can go. If you're on the floor, it becomes easier. And just stay. Let the forehead be in touch with the end of the bolster. Let the brain relax completely and then come to your heart. See if you can hear its unending song, the heartbeats of gratitude. So beautiful when you connect with those beats, as if with every beat they're saying, thank you, da-da-dum, da-da-dum. One more breath. Then put your knees on the floor. Take the bolster to a wall for Viprita Karni. Lie down with your buttocks against the wall, legs up. We're not doing Baddha Kon here. Just keep the legs up. Drop the arms by the sides of the body or put them on your belly, whatever you like. And stay. So grateful as the brain relaxes and drops down. And then the heart feels such a quiet space with its song carrying on. The legs are so relaxed against the wall. I'm so grateful for this wall, for this bolster. So grateful for this breath that is coming and going. So grateful to this body that can put its legs up like this. There is no end, no end. My back relaxes. Letting go what? What I was filled with earlier. Fault finding, remembering the negative stuff people did or said. Forgetting all this shower. I've been showered by an unending show of love. Unending. Endlessly have I received. And now my dance in life is going to be a dance of gratitude. 3 more breaths. See if some of us remember that story of the Sufi saint. Once your third breath is over, you can just slide off the buttocks from the bolster and keep your feet rested on the wall. That story now, when I think Sir told us first about this Sufi saint who had gone out one day, wherever with the singing his song of gratitude with the dweller in his heart, and then that village had been hit by a storm. And the Sufi saint only possession was that hut and the clothes that he wore. And when that storm came in, his roof was blown off. And after the storm, when the people saw this, and they felt like when he comes back, poor chap, he's going to be so disappointed. And they see him returning, singing away his song of gratitude, immersed in the Lord. And the best part is that those immersed in the Lord only sing praises of Him. That's such a beautiful state to be in. And he comes into his house, and one person says, "Oh, I'm so sorry, the roof of your house is gone or blown off." But the Sufi saint keeps laughing and dancing, still expressing gratitude to the Lord. And then this person says, "Why are you thanking him?" And he says, "Wow, now I'll be able to feel the wind and see the stars and feel the sun on the skin of my body." He doesn't think it's a loss. He says, "I've got so much. Can I be like that?" Guru Nanak Ji says, always be grateful for all the good things in your life and don't worry about what's missing. Sometimes what's missing is a blessing. After this breath, gently turn around and lie down on your chest and belly. Everything is a blessing. What I have, what I don't have, all is a blessing. Take the arms forward as you lie down on your chest and belly. We're going to be doing Parivritta Shalabhasana. So raise the right arm, raise the left leg. Look from under the right armpit at the left foot. And instead of feeling, "Oh, I'm struggling," so grateful for being able to do this. I can see the foot, I can't see the foot, it doesn't matter anymore. 2 more breaths, constantly in a state of joy, brought by gratitude. Then slowly come down and change. Left arm, right leg. So grateful that I can say yes to all the changes that take place in my life. Embracing all changes. Feeling the toes at the back. 1 more breath. Feeling the middle finger of the hand stretched out. So grateful for you. Then come down. Slowly turn onto your back. Take the feet off the floor so that the thighs form a 90-degree angle with the belly and the calves form a 90-degree angle with the outer thighs. So the legs are in the air. Rashmi, the feet little lower, bas. And then take the arms up. The legs are not touching each other. They are little apart. And then stretch the arms up. Palms facing each other towards the sky. Rashmi, fingers to the ceiling. That's right. And palms facing each other. That's right. Okay. Then exhale, take the right leg out in the air as if you're doing the arrow differently today. Inhale, come back. Exhale, left leg going out. Little higher, Rashmi. Bas. So that the tailbone doesn't come down. And then bring that leg back. Carry on 6 times with each leg. Arms don't move. Just notice the perfect coordination. Notice the belly. I'm involved with my legs and my arms, but notice the belly. So grateful for being able to do this. Almost like it's a moment of celebration, the brilliance of the body. In this book called A Summary of Savitri by M.P. Pandit, it's written that the world is the outer garb of God. Just now, see if we experience this body as the outer garb of God. So grateful. When the sixth time is done, gently put the feet on the floor. And actually, don't put the feet on the floor when the sixth time is done. Let them be in the air. Just bend your knees more and spread the arms out in line with your shoulders, palms on the floor for Parshva Pavan Muktasana. That's right. And exhale, take the knees to the right. And stay. Relax the body. Feel gratitude for these muscles that know how to relax. The shoulder that knows how to relax. The neck that knows how to turn. The forehead that knows how to smile. One more breath. And then roll to the other side. See, that which is contained within flows out and expresses itself as gratitude, kindness, love. Even to this body, as the toes soften, as the ankles relax. One more breath. Then bring the legs to the center, and when they touch the mat or Mother Earth, so grateful for the feeling of that touch. So grateful. Gosh, every movement. Now I can't stop saying, so grateful, and I'm feeling like all lit within. Then gently sit up, turn to your right, and we'll just put the bolster under our feet as we put the feet in Baddha Konasana on the bolster. And lie down. Arms dropped by the sides of the body, palms open. Let the knees drop freely. With gratitude, I breathe out. And then the breath may pause or not, it's fine. And with gratitude, I receive this breath. I have so much to give. Maybe that is why our normal breath is exhalation longer than the inhalation, the normal grain of our breath. This is the house of Ananta. He's right here, the endless one. Feel him. My mind may feel, how come I have almost double the amount to breathe out when I'm in this relaxed state? Where is that extra amount coming from? And all my life, I carry so much in me. What I breathe in is not what I breathe out. I add to it. I add to it without knowing. If I'm conscious, then love gets added, kindness comes out, gratitude comes out, qualities of the Atman, peace, joy, anandam. And it's interesting that when I'm not in this state, my breath becomes short. The inhale becomes longer. And thank God for that, because less of that agitation, anger, irritation comes out. feeling I have so much. I have so much. And then after this breath, slowly slipping into Shansarovar Asana. Feet on the bolster, feet on the floor, gently bolster pull to one side, palms on the belly. Softened back, softened brain. I'm going to read this beautiful story, which I read in one of the publications from the ashram called Sri Aurobindo's Action. It was very moving, the story. It's about this person who goes out for his early morning walk, and there's a Vitthala temple on his way. He says he saw a small crowd gathered there, and he went closer out of curiosity to see why that crowd had gathered there. Before we continue, drop the arms and legs in Shavasana. He writes, what I saw was a 7-year-old girl holding her 1.5-year-old brother beside her, singing Lata Didi's Jyoti Kalash Chalke. Jyoti Kalash Chalke. Jyoti meaning light. Kalash is a pot, an urn. And Chalke means overflowing. So the poet in this song is comparing the sun to an urn that is overflowing with divine light. And we all know Lata Mangeshkar, that famous singer. So he continues, her clothes were modest. The poverty at home was probably severe, but the goddess of melody, Saraswati, seemed to have truly blessed her. I couldn't explain what I felt. It was such a blissful experience. Slowly, the crowd faded. I was the only one left, but I couldn't move. After a while, the musical goddess stopped singing. She greeted me politely, lifted her baby brother, and started to leave. But I noticed something beside her. She had written something on a small slate. It said, I want to learn. Just those 3 words. Out of curiosity and care, I asked her name. She said it was Kasturi, and her brother was Prasanna. Their father had been a trained classical musician who lost the use of his legs in an accident a year ago. Since then, he'd been homebound. They were always poor, but the accident plunged the family into extreme poverty. About a year ago, Kasturi had to drop out of school. Before I realized, an hour had passed, and Kasturi said, Kaka, I must leave now. I need to help Ai. Ai is mother in Marathi. And she hurried off carrying her baby brother. But that slate wouldn't leave my mind. I want to learn. My thoughts spiraled. I began comparing my own daughter's frequent demands, insisting on only a particular brand of school bag. This child was willing to sing on the streets holding her baby brother just to express a hope, a plea to learn. I asked myself, would it cost too much? Just 2,000, 3,000 per month at most, a sum that seemed trivial during a family dinner out. That very day, I made a decision. I managed to get Kasturi admitted into a reputed school in our locality, Kasturi and Prasanna, after collecting the documents from their father. Years passed. After about 8 years, Kasturi and her family had to shift back to their hometown, and gradually we lost touch. Then, just recently, I happened to switch on the TV. A beautiful voice moved me to tears. A young woman had just finished singing on a reality show, and she had won. This young woman, now working at a top post in a corporate firm, was asked on stage, "To whom do you owe this success?" She replied immediately, "To Vitthala." So the the anchor asked, surprised, "You mean Lord Vitthala?" She said, "Yes, but not the one inside the temple, the one I met outside the temple." She went on, "I had the spark, I had direction, but he gave me the courage to follow it. Kaka, if you're watching this today, this award is for you." Tears wouldn't stop flowing. The Vitthala outside the temple. One more breath in Shavasana before we turn to the right. How many are there for us and have been there for us in our life? How many? How many? Gratitude expressed to an outsider who educated these children touches my heart. I got goose flesh and tears when I read this story. Why isn't the heart moved by so many fathers, so many mothers? Do we take it for granted that they're supposed to do this and therefore that is their duty? And we get only moved when we hear about something like this. My mother, my father, the Vitthala outside the temple. So beautiful. And then roll to the other side. So many come to mind every moment. The Vitthala outside the temple. And when I feel this gratitude and I add it into this world, I become the Vitthala outside the temple. Slowly roll to the right and sit up. And the author says that the next morning he went to the temple, the Vitthala temple, and he said, "May your spark of humanity touch everyone as it once touched me." And many, many such Vitthalas outside the temple continue to be born. When I hear the chirping of the birds, the Vitthala outside the temple. When I hear that man playing the flute on the streets, the Vitthala outside the temple. Make a namaskara. Feel the heart. Let's breathe in gently. Om. 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 Gently, let's lower the hands and the head. So grateful to be able to do this. Staying, so grateful to be able to stay. And whenever you feel like it, with a full heart overflowing, slowly sit up. And whenever the eyes open, see how beautiful the world is. If I receive a smile from somebody after class, a Vitthala outside the temple. When I look into the mirror, I see a Vitthala outside the temple. Whenever you feel like it, slowly move. Thank you so much. Namaste.